flat or curved, big or small, HDMI or DisplayPort or Thunderbolt/USB. It's time to figure out the best ultra-wide monitor for your gaming rig, whether a desktop PC or a laptop. Now that you know the basics, here's a list of our favorites. Each pick is optimized for a different spec or use case, so we think you'll find something that works for you. Number 1. ViewSonic Elite XG320U Gaming Monitor. If money is no object, and you just want the most monitor in every dimension possible, ViewSonic's Elite XG320U has everything you need to make your games look their best. IPS in-plane switching. Displays historically had more vivid, accurate colors, but at the expense of response time, making them less ideal for gamers. The Elite is a great example of how newer, faster IPS tech has basically eliminated that gap, achieving the best of both worlds with fantastic colors and sharp, responsive images with no ghosting. With HDMI 2.1 compatibility as well, it's a perfect fit for the latest generation of consoles or PC graphics cards and their promise of 4K gaming at 120 Hz. Number 2. KTC 32-inch 240 Hz curved gaming monitor. See every detail in stunning clarity with 240 Hz gaming monitor via DP 1.4. Adapted FreeSync and G-Sync technology. This monitor eliminates screen tearing for a fluid gaming experience. Unleash the brilliance of HDR combined with MPRT for an immersive experience that delivers vibrant colors and razor-sharp clarity. The 1000R curved gaming monitor is a cutting-edge display designed to enhance your gaming experience by featuring a curvature radius of 1000 millimeters. Tighter than 1500R, the curvature closely mimics the natural shape of your eyes, helping to reduce distortion and providing a wider field of view. With 2K high resolution, this 32-inch 1440p computer monitor unparalleled picture quality and breathtaking sharpness. Elevate your viewing with our cutting-edge QHD display. This curved monitor makes every moment come to life with our QHD 2560 by 1440 pixels ultra-wide screen. Boasting a 122% high color gamut and 178 degrees wide viewing angle, this 1440p 240 Hz monitor delivers stunning color accuracy and consistency. This monitor features preset sRGB with color calibration technology, ensuring 99% sRGB coverage for vibrant and true-to-life colors. This ensures that images and graphics appear as vibrant and authentic as possible, making it an excellent choice for tasks that require precise color representation. Number 3. Acer Nitro 15272U Gaming Monitor. Acer's Nitro 15272U proves that while a monitor's resolution is important, it's not everything. This display is 1440p, which means it's better than HD, but not quite 4K. This middle ground is fine since certain consoles, like the Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series S, aren't capable of playing 4K games anyway. What sets this gaming monitor apart, aside from its shockingly good price, is its 170 Hz refresh rate, ultra-low latency, and support for AMD's FreeSync. PC gamers with AMD graphics cards will find the Nitro 15272U is well suited to their gaming setup. Your PC's other specs, especially its CPU and GPU, will still make the biggest difference in how your games play. But we're confident this gaming monitor won't be the weak link in your system. If you connect your gaming PC to this monitor's DisplayPort, you'll have 2 HDMI ports free for game consoles, which is great if you want to turn your desk into an all-in-one gaming area. If you're not completely sold on 4K gaming, but want a monitor that's relatively future-proofed for when you upgrade your gaming hardware, Acer's Nitro 15272U is a great choice. Number 4. LG 34GS95QE Gaming Monitor. LG's 34GS95QE is more than just the best ultra-wide monitor for gaming. Its OLED panel will deliver perfect contrast, which IPS and VA panel displays cannot match. Its 240 Hz maximum refresh rate will allow you to push games to their limits, and signifies the monitor can be updated with new information up to twice as fast as other displays. Similarly, its astonishingly low 0.03 ms response time will allow you to make moves with pinpoint precision and watch the actions you perform play out in nearly real time. This display's relatively dim maximum brightness is its only notable technical fault. One of LG's best decisions was to design the 34GS95QE with support for both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, which ensures you'll have a top-tier experience regardless of the graphics card you have. You'll also be able to switch platforms in the future without taking a performance hit or having to shell out for a new display. Console gamers can take advantage of HDR gaming at 120 frames per second, provided the titles you're playing support ultra-high frame rates. Be mindful that this is an ultra-widescreen display, which means it'll require a significant amount of desk space, and many console games have not been updated to support this display's aspect ratio. Number 5. Dell Alienware AW3423DW Gaming Monitor. The Alienware AW3423DW is a rare curved display that features a quantum dot-enhanced OLED panel. Standard OLED screens lack the brightness of conventional LCD displays, but quantum dot technology increases the screen's base brightness, which allows the AW3423DW to hit an HDR bright 1000 nits. It only achieves that maximum brightness in select spots on the monitor, but is still more than capable of generating quality HDR gameplay. It will not hit this maximum brightness when playing non-HDR-enabled games, though, so be mindful of that if you play a lot of older titles. The AW3423DW has a ridiculously fast 0.1 milliseconds response time, so ghosting, seeing old images while your monitor refreshes with new information, isn't an issue for this display. These artifacts can drag down your gaming experience, and playing without them will make a significant difference if you're coming from an older monitor. This external monitor's 175Hz refresh rate and support NVIDIA's G-Sync Ultimate ensure excellent picture quality without screen tearing. However, the AW3423DW console players who would pair it with a PlayStation 5 will run into issues due to its lack of HDMI 2.1 ports, which will disallow you from playing games in 4K at 120 Hz using an HDMI cable. It also can't downscale 4K content, so the PS5 will only run in 1080p. Number 6. Asus TUF VG27AQ Gaming Monitor. It's hard to find a better performance-to-price ratio than Asus TUF Gaming VG27AQ. At 27 inches, 1440p, 165 Hz, and a 1 millisecond response time, this relatively cheap monitor means you're ready for both visually rich immersion and lightning speed competition. It even features ergonomic adjustments like height, tilt, and swivel, often one of the first sacrifices you make for a cheaper monitor. The only substantial drawback is that the overall brightness is insufficient to really let the HDR pop. Still, sacrifices had to be made somewhere for such an otherwise excellent monitor and our best value pick. Number 7. AOC Q27G3XMN Gaming Monitor. As you get into budget monitors, you get fewer features than with high-end models, but there are some that still offer both good gaming performance and picture quality. That's the case with the AOC Q27G3XMN, which is one of the few low-cost monitors to have mini LED backlighting like the Acer Nitro 15275K P3 Bipros. Combining its high native contrast with its good local dimming, it displays deep blacks next to bright highlights, and there isn't too much blooming either. It also gets very bright in HDR, so highlights pop against the rest of the image. However, there are a few trade-offs versus the Acer, as it has a lower 1440p resolution, so images aren't as detailed. While it has a fast response time without much blur behind fast-moving objects, it has some black smearing, which is one of the downsides of its VA panel. If you can't find it available in your region, the Acer Nitro 15275 UP3 Bipes is another great low-cost option with mini LED backlighting and good picture quality. However, it has worse motion handling than the AOC. Number 8. Asus ROG PG32 UCDM Gaming Monitor. Asus's 31.5-inch OLED monitor has incredible contrast and color, a 240 Hz refresh rate for gaming, and features like 90W USB-C charging. The Asus ROG Swift OLED PG32 UCDM is one of the first 4K OLED computer monitors that's widely available to buy, making it an expensive but stunning step into the future. Its 240 Hz refresh rate makes it great for gaming, and it has a revised pixel layout that makes text look sharp compared with older OLEDs. It also works well when using both a laptop and PC, which can be connected via HDMI, DisplayPort, and a USB-C port with 90W of charging. Number 9. Asus ROG PG27 AQDP Gaming Monitor. Looking for the best gaming monitor money can buy? The Asus ROG Swift PG27 AQDP should definitely be on your shortlist. This 27-inch 1440p OLED monitor has an insanely high 480 Hz refresh rate, offering a crisp image that beats any other monitor on the market, aside from other 480 Hz OLEDs. Regarding motion clarity, the ROG Swift PG27 AQDP isn't just great for fast-paced multiplayer games. It features a max brightness of 1300 nits in HDR, which should provide a terrific HDR experience. You've also got superb factory-calibrated colors, whisper-quiet operation because it has a heatsink instead of a fan to cool off the OLED panel, and a USB hub made of 2 USB ports. The OLED panel is LG's latest generation OLED panel, allowing higher maximum brightness while removing text fringing. This makes the Asus ROG Swift PG27 AQDP a wonderful choice for gamers who use the same monitor for gaming and work. Other features include 2 HDMI 2.1 and a single DisplayPort 1.4 video input, excellent build quality, very low input lag, and a 3-year warranty covering burn-in. No product is perfect, and the ROG Swift PG27 AQDP has a noticeable VRR flicker that's hard to perceive at high refresh rates. There's also the OLED burn-in proneness, but the 3-year warranty should provide peace of mind. Number 10. LG 27GN 800B Gaming Monitor. Vendors haven't focused on 144 Hz monitors for a couple years now, but you can still find excellent 144 Hz options that sport low prices because they are older models. The LG 27GN 800B is the best choice due to its amazing motion performance and relatively low cost, which almost puts it in the budget gaming monitor category. The LG 27GN 800B sports a 27-inch 1440p 144 Hz IPS panel that offers the aforementioned excellent response time for an LCD monitor. The monitor also has a wide color gamut with very accurate factory calibration. It packs a single DisplayPort 1.4 connector and 2 HDMI 2.0 ports. Although there is no HDMI 2.1 support, you can still achieve the native 144 Hz refresh rate at 1440p even with the 2 HDMI 2.0 ports. Despite the monitor technically supporting HDR, the only HDR spec fully supported is a wide color gamut. Since the LG 27GN 800B doesn't feature local dimming zones, a max brightness of only about 350 nits, and poor contrast, HDR content looks washed out, with blacks looking more like grays, which is also an issue with SDR content. In other words, do not buy this monitor if you want a decent HDR experience.